So hello and welcome to another episode of Boyfriend to Death 2. In today's video we will be continuing the Cain's route, and yeah, let's do this. Come on, nice. Perfect, now we will skip this. I really like ice cream, I will skip that too. Have a good night, yeah. Nope, I don't want to save that. Let's skip that. And now, why me? I guess I will look around. It's nice out, I guess. Yeah, it's nice out. Now let's back off. And let's check the bedroom. Perfect. Now, the reason why I did this is because there is a secret ending to one of the Cain's endings, I figured. And I figured out, what if I do it in this video, a secret ending. To unlock this secret ending, you need to get to this bedroom, as I did. As I looked around and I got into this bedroom. Now if you look, here is a phone. See how it kinda glows red? This is the secret ending to Cain. I walked into Cain's bedroom and looked around. Yeah, see? Something new. Let's just save this in just case. And 62. I walk over to Cain's side table and look at the phone. It started to ring. I squeaked and picked it up. Hello? I whispered into the receiver. The black screen lit up with the image of a man. It must have been the guy calling. Cain, I swear to God. Oh damn. There's a Christian cross. Damn, this guy is looking kinda good, honestly. I will just screenshot him. Don't mind me. Stop sending me weird pictures. I'm not Cain. I'm not Cain. I said a bit louder. The angry guy stopped growling and looked at the phone. What? What are you doing on his phone? I don't know what I'm doing here. I am scared. He paused for a moment, thinking. He's confused, what the fuck is going on? My name is Damien. The name fits you very well. Nice. Smash. Well, no, not smash. I don't know, like the black and green goes to each other. Please try to calm down and speak quietly. I could hear the desperation in his voice. I was at the cafe and woke up here. Damien made a sound of frustration. This typical bullshit. I wasn't the first one. If you can please call me back tomorrow on this phone. I want to help you, but I don't have all my tools to track the call. What's your name? My name is Taixi. I'm going to do my best, okay? I want you out of there safe. I nodded, looked at the door. I have to go. I panicked into the phone and hung up. I quickly deleted the recent call and put the phone back on the table. Cain opened the door and laid down on his bed. What are you doing here? Man, we called for help. Did we call to the heaven or what the fuck? Did we just call to the heaven? I'm just laying on your bed. Alright. I thought I heard you talking to yourself. Perhaps I was mistaken. Cain walked out of the room. That was close. Was Damien really going to help me? I wondered if I could trust him. I spent some time in the Cain's bedroom. Where should I go tonight? Well, I will go to the living room. I saw Cain at the stove cooking some meat. Yeah, this is the thing where he uses me as a plate, right? Yeah, he puts me down and uses me as a plate. I will stay still for you, my man. I stayed still and did as he asked. I was trembling slightly, but Cain didn't seem to notice it. Cain pushed the knife into the meat, began to cutting it through. Let's cut it, and yeah, he cut a piece of my meat and trying to feed it to me. I will open my mouth for him. I will eat it. Yum yum yum. And I will say it was really good. Will be proud. Nice. And now let's look in the bedroom. Yeah, because we slept. We slept and now we are awake, and this means there's another day and we need to call back Damien, right? I need to go back to the bedroom. Yeah. Do we go back? I guess let's call him. I headed back into the bedroom and looked around. Let's save this again. Why did I even come back in here? I let out the heavy sigh. I walked to the bed and took a seat. No, go back to the phone. I look at the phone on the side table. Did I really want to make Cain angry? What if he found out? He wasn't even sure if he was home. I picked up the phone. This was my only lifeline out. I shook as I looked through Cain's address book. Damien. The phone rang and I put it up to my ear. What do you want? A grumpy voice came through the other side. It's me. He gasped and I could hear a bunch of clambering sounds. Hey, Taxi. Stay on the line with me a little bit, huh? Damien said as he turned on his face cam. Oh, you have your cape on, I see. I will screenshot this, because you're looking pretty fine today. He seemed relieved to see my face. Hey, tell me a bit about yourself. So we are not sitting and staring at each other, huh? I stammered out. Damien set himself in front of the camera. I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? I'm a priest, and Cain is my half-brother. I hate him though. He's not beyond doing this stuff to people. Damien mentioned at me. That's why I need to get you out of there. Could I trust him not to tell Cain? They were brothers after all. Cain isn't known for his brotherly love. Yeah, he doesn't think. I don't think he has any bloody love inside of him. This is still true. He's tried to kill me on several occasions. Oh damn. So you have so Damien and Cain has some rivalry against each other, I see. So Cain wanted to kill this guy. Maybe it was the look on my face, but did you read my mind? Damien laughed and tilted his head to the side. If I could read your mind, I'd probably be a lot easier to find you. True. Damien went quiet for a moment. Trust me, I am trying to save you. I felt my heart calm down and I nodded. Let's go, our big savior guy, Damien, will save us from the demon that Cain is. Write down these coordinates. Oh, what are you, man? You look interesting. Damien started to speak in a commanding tone to someone. Okay, I will screenshot you two guys. Got it. We are gonna see you soon. We'll get you out, Damien said as he reached out to the camera. I closed my eyes and I could feel myself crying. You'll be okay soon. Okay. Something about his voice told me everything was going to be okay. Good. Tomorrow. What? Tomorrow? I need to survive one more day? You're kidding me. I'll be there. Hold out. Okay. The help is coming. Now we must behave very well with Cain and wait for the help. That's perfect, man. I nodded and Damien hung up the phone. I put back on the side table and curled up on Cain's bed. I picked up my head at the sound of someone coming inside. Cain sat down next to me. Hello, Beth. He put his hand on my face. He looked at the walls. Yeah, and this is the where he changed me up. Yeah. This is where he changed me up. I will ask him to stop. Now I will ask him to stop. Okay. Okay, let's look for the phone. He maybe left. Oh wait, the phone is not there. I stayed in the bedroom and looked at the phone. Maybe Damien wasn't coming back for me. I signed and sat down on Cain's bed with my knees up. I could feel something different. Hello? I called out softly. I could hear heavy footsteps approaching me. I quickly got to my feet and looked around. The door slowly opened and I looked at the blonde male. Damien! Damien! I said softly as he looked at me. Shh, it's me. I'm here to get you out. It's okay, we are safe now. I looked around. Was this it? I held out my hand to hold his. We are holding hands! Yippee! But I paused. Was this really the right way to do this? Cain seemed happy with me. No, he didn't. I'm not going up with Cain. No. He's a fucking psychopath. I have a way out, but I really want to scorn what Cain and I have? Fuck. I can just escape. I can just escape, man. Why would I call for Cain? I will put you. Wait. I will save this at 64, and we will return to this. I took Damien's hand and he pulled me close. D. Let's get out of here. Damien called into the other room. A hooded figure stepped out into the open. He must have been here hiding just in case something went wrong. I got your back. It was finally over. I felt like I was weightless as I floated away with Damien and Dee. In the blink of an eye, I was in a place that looked like a church. I clutched my wounds and looked at Damien and Dee. Where are we? We are in the church. You're safe now, but... Damien paused and looked at Dee for a moment. You have to stay here until Cain gets blood. My brother is unrelating. If he kept you alive that long, there's a good chance he likes you more than a normal human. You really think that? He liked me. In this round. Okay. You'll be safe here. As long as it takes, you can stay here with us. Oh! Oh, let's go. I'm screenshotting you two guys. You are so adorable when you are standing next to each other. As long as it takes. I rushed forward and hugged Damien hard. I felt his strong arms around me and as he put his hand on the back of my head. He slowly touched my hair and held me close. Don't worry, I'll protect you. Let's go, man. You survived. Damien saved you. Oh my god, Damien saved you. Oh, let's go. We are gonna saved. We got saved. Wait, what? That's out? I clutched my wounds and looked at Damien and he. Damien signed as I walked away and turned around the corner. I still wanted to listen in on their conversation. I peeked around and saw Damien and Dee standing across from each other. How do we keep getting ourselves into these situations? She asked, looking at Damien with an accusatory stare. Yeah, it's my fault. That's why I asked you to stay back while I got them out. He signed and turned to leave, but Damien leaned back. Do you think it's weird? What's weird? We are priests. We're supposed to be protecting people from the supposed dark underbellies. Yet, we both have demon boyfriends. Excuse me? You both have demon boyfriends? I don't know what you mean. You know, I have Vanny. Who the hell is Vanny? He's a demon and you are dating that one demon. That one with goggles. What? Isn't? Hey yo! So you two are dating these two? Huh. You are sure you didn't sustain a head injury? You seem to be delusional. Dee said in a warning tone, almost like he was covering something up. You sure you're not dating? You guys look awfully close. Damien teased as Dee stormed away. We are not dating. Sure you're not. Oh goddamn, these two are good friends, I see. Damien watched Dee walk into the other room. If you're not right now, you're gonna be. Damn. Perfect. I guess talk to Damien, not walk away. Let's save this again. Damien walked up to me and I looked up at him. What's wrong? He looked at the wooden pew. Pew? What pew? And nodded towards it. Sit. He said in the commanding tone and I immediately sat down. You sure are good at listening to commands. Damien flopped down next to me. He put his arms up on the pew and I scooted closer to him. I can cuddle him. Wait, what? I can cuddle him? You fucking kidding me? I can fucking cuddle him? I'll cuddle him. Fuck you. I'm cuddling with Damien. I don't care. I leaned into him, but my head on his chest. I slowly rubbed my head into his chest. He put an arm around me and caressed the top of my head. What are you doing? You a cat or something? Oh, he's blushing. He has a boyfriend, but I will overtake his boyfriend and I will be the replacement. Affectionate. Now that I rescued you from that vulture, Damien yanked me into his lap and nuzzled the top of my head. That's fine. I'm always up for cuddling anyways. Oh, you're such a bottom. Wait, I am the bottom, right? I don't know, I don't care. He rubbed his hands into my back. I clung close to him and let him squeeze me tight. His hands were warm and strong. Hey, shouldn't you get to bed? Damien got up and I slipped my feet on the ground. I nodded quickly and he took a breath and like he was going to tell me something. Never mind. Go sleep. He showed me a bit. You're rough for a priest. He put his hands out and shrugged. Never said I was a good one, he said with a small laugh as he slipped into the shadows. I watched the tail of his coat slip out of sight, and I sighed. I wandered away into my own room. Who could sleep? I walked into the hallway and looked at the shrine. It was dark. Was there anyone else living here besides those two? It didn't seem to be an open church, just two guys walking around sometimes. No sermons, no visitors. I felt my bare feet against concrete and pulled the rope that was on my bed around me. Where was Damien, anyways? I poked my head into the room that was empty. I will look around more, man. I will save this. I see there is some skulls, a bird skull, hand, feathers, crystals, Lawrence's plants, and some skull. I quickly moved on the next one. It was filled with random bones, magic spells, magic circles, books, cups, and little plants. And a bed with a blonde man sleeping in the middle. What the fuck? He will kill me. Why should I wake him up? I don't know, I want to try everything. I will get in bed with him, fuck off. I will just do this. Perfect. I kneel down on his bed. He doesn't have any shirt on. Damien grabbed my rope and pinned me to the bed, a sharp blade to my neck. Oh fuck. I don't sleep very well. Why are you sneaking up to me? Damien said, examining my face. That's not how you treated me like it. I don't know, man. Oh shit, sorry. Okay. Return. I'm pretty paranoid. Damien rolled off me and closed his knife. I was lonely. I know that feeling. Think my company would be better? He laid back down on his bed. It's better than being alone, plus you look bored. Ass. He he said as he pulled me up on his lap. Why the fuck does he have 13th on his chest written? I sat on top of him, looking down at him. Don't tell me you were this lonely, Daddy. This is lewd. Aren't you supposed to be a man of the cloth? Touch him. Or call him Daddy. Man, all of these are weird, but I will call him Daddy. Damien snorted. Daddy? You into that kind of thing? He grabbed me front of the front of my robes and struggled me down to eye level. I'm screenshotting you before you change your positions. Okay. The musky scent of his cologne and sweat hitting my nose. Or would you just rather call me father? Because I can punish you all night long, sinner. Why don't you have any did you say you have a boyfriend? Damien whispered into my lips. His voice felt dangerous. His usual tone dropping into a confident growl, sending a chill up my spine. He let my robes go and leaned back, his hands behind his head. Did you just come in here to talk? Damien asked as he pulled an arm from behind his head and played with the tie around my waist. Or did you wanna do something else? He said as he tongued it. I could almost feel all of me being exposed to him. I bit my bottom lip, think about what I wanted to say. Let's fuck. Man, I'm dying. I want you to hurt me. Let's fuck. Punish me, father. Oh my god. Punish me, father. Damien stood up. Oh my god. Just wait here, second 71. You want redemption, sinner. Damien snapped his fingers and his uniform appeared around him. He grabbed my chin and forced me on my feet. Strip. I have something for you. I slowly slipped the rope off my shoulders, and as I dropped it on the ground, he grabbed my head and forced it over his bed. Bent over. He reached behind his bed and pulled out a thin straight stick of wood. I'm gonna need you to give you 40 lashes. Oh, come on! He pulled his arm back and smacked me across the ass. He didn't hold back as I felt the wood strike my skin. A sharp pain shot through my skin. I let out a loud gasp and panted. I'm going to make you sorry, he whispered into my ear. I tightened my head back as he struck me again. I moaned out as the wood whipped across my skin again. I rubbed my face into his sheets as I felt the string. They smelled like cigarettes and him. I could feel myself trolling as he struck me repeatedly. Every lash across my skin, sticking with a painful pleasure. Damien. I can finally moan out as I heard the wooden snap across my ass. There was blood and I could feel it dripping down my legs, but I didn't care. Whoops, I got I got too into it. Damien's breaths were racked and excited. He tossed away the broken switch and touched the blood on me. You're bleeding. He leaned down and licked it. He licked my butt? What the fuck? I yelped and tensed up. I know how to stop it. Damien wandered away from me for a moment, leaving me alone and shaken with excitement. I felt his warm snake between my ass cheeks, and I arched my back. Oh, I squeaked. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. He let out a low chuckle as I felt something hit my skin. It was hot. I let out another moan as I dripped down my skin. I looked at him and saw the candle handing over me. He dripped more wax over my tender skin, and I moaned as it touched me. I gripped the sheets as I rubbed my ass against his snake. Oh, okay, I want you. He tilted his head to the side as I felt more hot wax burn my skin. I let out another moan and started to pant. What was that? I couldn't quite hear you. Damien's eyes unlocking from my skin and moving to my face. I felt like I could hear the sounds of Cicada. I want you to fuck me. I begged a bit louder. He tossed away the candle and I heard it bounce away. I gripped the sides of my hips and without another word he pushed his snake into me. I felt myself tighten around him as he wrapped himself inside. He pulled my arms back, yanking them. I felt my body tense up around him as he rhythmically pushed his way into me. I couldn't even think. I felt his hands on me, the chatter of the Cicada? What is Cicada? I don't know, getting louder. He put his hands on my neck and squeezed as I let out a breath. I tried my best to keep my cool, but I could feel myself under his hand. Yeah. My head was spinning, but I could swear I saw dark metal wings. Oh, Damien. I moaned out at us curled up on his bed. I closed my eyes as I felt his body hit the bed with me. I reached out and hugged him, closing my eyes and feeling his warmth around me. I woke up in Damien's arms and nuzzled him softly. He let out a soft grunt. He was actually sleeping this time. Good morning, he grumbled. He didn't seem like a morning person. Spank his butt, kiss, or push him off the bed. Kinky. Let's give him a smooch. Let's kiss him. I kissed him softly, and he returned the kiss, putting his hands lightly on my hips. I can get used to that. He neutered into my lips as he sat up. I slipped off his bed, and picked up my rope. He snapped his fingers, and his outfit materialized around him. Lazy. He walked beside me and bumped me hard with his hip. I stumbled but didn't fall. I had to learn to put my clothes on that way. Pardon? I can teach you too. Really? Of course, it's magic. All you need is a master. He cocked his eyebrows. What? He what? His eyebrows and looked at me. You just want me to call you master, don't you? You just want me to call you master, don't you? Stroke my ego just a little. Call him master. Yes, I will call him master. Why did I say that 74? Doesn't matter. Fine, Master Damien, I said, pushing him out of his room. Ah, that felt so good though. Damien faked a moan as he stepped into the hallway. Dee stared at us as we wandered out Damien's room. He doesn't know. I'm not going to ask. Good idea. Damien watched his partner walk away. Oops. Don't worry, Taxi. You'll get over it. I'm not worried. I grinned and looped my arm with Damien's to get breakfast with him. He rubbed his face against the top of my head and gripped my head. His large warm hand covering mine and squeezing it gently. You stayed with Damien. Yippee! We stayed with Damien! Is that it? Yeah, we stayed with Damien. Was that some kind of special ending? I think, yeah. Wait. Endings? Cain? Damien saved you. Wait, we can play with Damien? Yeah, we can play with Damien, I guess. Wait. That's interesting. Let's look at the characters. Yeah, we have AD, or D as we call him, height 5'7", 5'8". I'm still taller than him. Likes strawberries, his friends, street dancing, fears being helpless. A battle priest, trained to fight demons and acquaintance of Damien. He works hard to protect his friends. Great. And Damien? Height 6 feet. Man, I'm exactly same tall as Damien. That's cool. Damien Morningstar. Legs, necromancy, fox demons, sleeping in. Fears, fallen angels. Half-brother to Cain, he's a young man who experiments heavily with dark magic. Despite his heritage and rougher tastes, he's actually a fairly friendly person. Yeah, I figured that out. Now, let's this, and don't call him master. No, gross. I looked my face as red as I beat. I pushed him out of the room. I'll break you yet. Yeah, and this will lead us to the state with Damien. Okay. 72. I kissed him, or what did I do? I spanked his butt. No, I kissed him. Let's spank his butt. I spanked him right on his ass. Get up! I yelled with the happy smile on my face. His eyes shot open and he shoved me. Brat, I'll get you for that. He pushed me off the bed and leaned over the side. I scooped my rope around me and stuck my tongue out at him. Don't stick that out unless you plan on using it. Man, you are horny, your dirty mind is the same as me. I could feel my face heat up, and he helped me to my feet. Yeah, this is the same, right? Yeah, this is... Yeah, let's again load game. And let's 72, yes. And let's push him off the bed. I tried to shove him off his bed to get him up. Get up! I attempted to roll him over the bed. He barely moved as he grabbed me. I flailed uselessly and looked at him, his face resting on my chest. Let's get up, I'm hungry. I pushed fingers through his hair. It was thick and soft. I felt it with my fingers. He must have taken good care of it. All right, fine, he muttered as he let me go to get up. Perfect. This is the same. This time we got a little bit hungry. Let's load 71. Yes. I said punish me, father, last time. I want you to hurt me. Masochist, He grabbed a fist full of my hair, and pushed me down the bed. He twisted my arm behind my back and rubbed his body against me. He pulled my arm and leaned into the back of my neck. Sadism is my forte, he said as he pushed my arm. It felt like it was going pull right out of my socket as he yanked. I let out a moan as he twisted me. He didn't say anything more as he rubbed his snake against me. I could feel it through his thin boxers. He lifted it up my ropes and rubbed his hands across my ass. I need to get your underwear or something. He lifted up hand and slapped me across. Ah! I let out a scream as his hand made contact with my skin. Those muscles weren't just for show. I could feel my skin pulsing with my heartbreak. I didn't have to ask him to hit me again. Blow after blow. With his heavy, strong hands, I felt my head spinning as he flipped me over. I need to censor this. I will have to censor this. Damien, I went out. What is it? He rapped almost in an annoying tone. He pushed my legs together and rubbed between them. I want more. He let my legs fall to the side and got his hand to one side. You're gonna have to back louder than that. He punched his hands into my throat and held down, my breath coming in hungered gasps. Fuck me. He pushed harder, louder. I wanna feel your voice vibrate in my hands. I whimpered as he pushed into me, licking the sweat off his upper lip. Please, I want your snake. I screamed out. He pushed his mouth on mine, silencing me in instants as he pushed his snake in. He grabbed my rope belt and pulled it off me, exposing me to him fully. Cute. He lashed my rope belt around my wrist and pulled it tightly above my head, tying me to his headboard. Damien, I whimpered as he put his hands on my hips, grinding in deep, his cock rumbling inside of me. I could feel the corner of my eye welling up with tears as he gripped his hand and sent another hard blow into my inside. I felt an air escape my lungs. He pushed his fingers into my mouth, touching my tongue, forcing the bit further that's comforting. I let out a small retching sound. Wait, what? A retching sound, but he's pulled his fingers back before I could vomit. I could feel him touching my tongue, rubbing it against it. I felt helpless as he searched my mouth, making me gag. I licked his fingers, trying to get him to relent, but it was too much. I mowed in his hands. He let out a low chuckle, he lifted my legs, pushing deep inside. I could feel myself tightened up around him and gripped the rope around my wrists. Damien let out a grunt and came inside without a warning. Hey yo, I will screenshot this if you don't mind. I felt him drop me, and I moved my hands to touch him, but I was still tied up. He looked at my arms and untied them for me, letting them drop above my head. I reached up and hugged him close to me. He kissed me on the lips and rolled onto his bed next to me. You are staying here tonight. Damien put his arms around me and snuggled in close. I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, this was really interesting, but there was still one option that we didn't test out. We didn't still ask for it right away. Let's do it. You want me to rail you, Damien said, sliding off his bed and standing up. He snapped his fingers, clothes materialized around him. Nice clothes. Yeah. I used to have black hair too, but people trust you more when you look traditional. So this is your not natural hair? How'd you do that anyways? Magic. One of the perks knowing magic is that you can be lazy. He walked around me and I eyed him. What? I watched him circle me, much like a vulture himself, and he pulled off his belt and moved quickly behind me. He put the belt around my neck and dragged me close to his body. You want me to fuck you? I'll need you to get on the ground, he said into my ear as I struggled against him. My fist kicked hard, but it was too much stronger than me. He dragged on the floor and stomped on my back, pushing hard against my spine, just enough to force me to moan. Look at you, trash. The same thing said Cain to me, writhing around on the floor like a grub. He grabbed my hair and pulled my head up. You're just lucky enough to be here. He pulled a cigarette out of his pocket and lit it up. He blew smoke into my face, making me cough. Flip over. Wait, this is different. 73? I would say yes. I rolled over when he asked. He leaned down and ran his fingers through my skin. Damien pushed his boot on my chest and the tip of the toe in my face. Lick it, he commanded as I put my hands on his heavy leather boots. It gripped it and squeezed down on the rubber. I stuck my tongue out and licked at the top of the leather. It tasted dirty and gritty, but the look on Damien's face, it made me writhe in pleasure as he pushed his boot all over my tongue. I panted and gripped his foot. Please, fuck me, I moaned out as I twisted under his shoe. He licked his lips and pointed at his belt. I quickly moved to open his pants. He snake right in my face. Clean it up. Then I'll fuck. Oh my god, damn it. I pushed the head of his snake in my mouth. It was sweaty and tasted like his pre-cum, but I didn't care. To me, it tasted just like I thought it would. He let out a low growl as he pushed the snake into the back of my throat, letting him fuck my mouth. Damien put his hands on my shoulders and thrusted deep inside, forcing me to gag out. But I didn't puke. He pulled his snake out, a thin line of spit coming from the tip of his snake to my mouth. Spread your legs, Damien growled in a low tone. I leaned back and spread my legs, exposing everything to him. He leaned down, and without warning, he pushed. Ah! I moaned out and gripping the back of my legs. He leaned into my neck and bit down as he rocked into me. I knew it would leave a mark, but I didn't care. I panted hard as I felt the length of snake reach as far as it could. He continued to bite and suck on my neck, knowing it would leave a dark mark on me. His mark. I tensed around him and cried out, finally letting legs go so could hold onto him. I could feel his body moving still. I could feel myself doing that. Is that all you got? I'm just getting started, Damien said into my ear, his smooth voice making me shudder. I laid out for him as he pinned my arms to the ground. I heard him moving in and out of me, but I couldn't handle it anymore. My tongue flopped out of my head as I moaned loud. I completely lost for words. I could feel his white fill me up as he let out another moan. I felt my legs flop uselessly to the ground as he picked me up from my spot on the floor. I'm again screenshotting this. His eyes lit my head, his shoulder, and I closed my own eyes. You're not human, are you? No, I'm your fallen angel. I clung to his arm as we laid down in bed. I knew I should have been afraid of another fallen angel, but I wasn't. I felt safe with him. Okay, this was really interesting, but it opened another thing that we discovered, and that is yes or no, if we like it or not. If no. I shook my head and Damien sneered. A brat, He kicked me across the stomach, forcing me over. I let out a breath and loud moan at the kick. Man pushed both of my chest and lip down into my face. Lick it, commanded. Yeah, and this is yeah. Okay, this is leading to exactly the same thing, if we click it or not. So let's load game. This. And yes. Really lonely daddy. Okay, now let's touch him. He folded his hands behind his head, content with just looking at me. But I wasn't content with just looking at him. I put my hands on his chest, running my fingers on his tattoo. 13. It's for necromancy. Helps me focus. Is that why you have bones in your room? That, and they look badass. He let out connected sigh as I ran my hands on his torso, rubbing his skin. Did you just come here to talk? Yeah, and this is exactly the same thing where it leads. Okay, I want something different. Let's go again back here. And let's, this time, this is loot. Aren't you supposed to be a man of cloth? Hardly. All I do is exorcism. They just let me stay here. I'm more effective than a human priest, Damien said as he ran his fingers up my thighs. I shuddered as his rough hands made their way up my robes. He pushed his fingers into my skin. I felt my toes curl as he pressed his fingers into my muscles. What are you doing? I'm just touching you. That a crime? He put his hands up and put them behind his head. These. I huffled. You're the one who complained. I wasn't complaining. I just asked. That sounds like you problem. Did you just come here to talk? Okay, this is just getting again to the same place. 69, let's go. Oh, sorry. I said don't hurt me, right? Yeah, don't hurt me. Damn, dude, chill out. Hey, fam. I have to deal with the shit like Cain all day. Of course I'm jumpy. Damien said, tucking his blade away from my neck. I was lonely. I know that feeling. Okay, this is exactly the same. Let's just do this to Nether. Oh shit, sorry. Okay, don't hurt me, chill out. That's not how you treated me like it. Damien's cheeks puffed out a little and he pulled back the knife. He laughed and closed it. Well, I haven't heard that one in a while. He sat back and looked down at me. You're lucky I slept with my boxers on today. Sounds unlucky to me. That sounds unlucky. Man, he says, oh God, thank God I'm not naked, and I say, oh, that's unlucky. I was lonely. Perfect. 68. Let's go. Okay. I got it in bed with him. Now I will wake him up. I reached out to touch him. Damien grabbed my rope and pinned me to the bed, a sharp blade to my neck. I don't sleep very well. Why are you sneaking up to me? Damien examined my face. Okay, this is exactly the same thing that will happen. 68. Let's go. Let's let him sleep this time. I turned away to leave. Why are you snooping around in my room? I heard from behind me. So he still knows I'm in his room. I turned around to see Damien looking at me. I thought you were asleep. I don't sleep very well, he said as he patted the spot next to him and sat up. He sat at the edge of the bed. So, what are you doing in my room? I look at him, then look at my hands. I was lonely. Again, I will say I'm lonely. Okay. 67, right? This time. Yeah, that's 67. Let's look about more. Let's go back to sleep. I look at the time. I should just let Damien sleep. I let out a sigh and walked back to my room. You went back to bed. Okay, that's it. Okay, nothing more. And then let's 66, I guess. Try. Yeah, let's try 66. I leaned into him and put his hands on his chest. This time I will not cuddle, I will ask about Cain. Am I really safe here? I asked, looking at Damien. In here? Yeah, you are. Out there, I can't promise anything. Damien pointed at the door. I am not sure how much Cain liked you, so I can't be certain. Hey, shouldn't you get to bed? Damien got and slipped my feet to the... Okay, this is exactly the same story. Let's go back. Yes, and without not cuddling him, let's ask more about him. What about you? What are what are you all about? Damien snorted and leaned back. I'm just some grumpy dude who tries to pick up people like you. People who Cain's picked up. Damien's green eyes didn't leave the ceiling. I know that much. What about you, Damien? I can't say anything good about myself, so I'd rather let you get your own impression of me. If I only can say bad shit about myself, then that's all you get into your head. It's better if you learn from being around me, then you can make your own decision. Hey, shouldn't you go to bed? Okay, this is exactly the same. Let's 65. Yes. Damien walked up to me. Talk to Damien, let's walk away. I'll just leave them be. I should really gather myself up. You walked away. Okay. And I guess that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Perfect. That's it for this episode. Thank you for watching this episode. I was playing this Cain's route, but actually I was more talking to Cain. Damn, Cain is kinda horny. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!